Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we continued in the western approaches to try to find the location of where the darkspawn were coming from. We found a spot where some Venatori were digging out some old ruin and ended up breaking into Deep Roads Passage, which is where the darkspawn were coming from. And also, the Venatori were using giants as manual labor, so we had to fight several giants. Not quite as nasty as the dragon, but, nothing to sneeze at either. So we ended up tracking the Venatori who was doing this to this set of ruins here, and we cleared it out, and I was kind of a little confused as to what to do next, but I think I found what we're supposed to do. Now, if you're wondering about the state of my team, before the recording I decided to just go ahead and gather up some of the shards that we revealed. In the last episode, they were in the local area and ended up running into a really, really nasty group of Venatori mages, which gave me some significant trouble, but took care of that. Alright, so one thing I did not notice is that this guy is right here, Service. So let's go ahead and talk to him.
Still breathing. He's resilient, I'll give him that.
He's a monster, but I'm impressed he supplied so many operations this far out in the desert.
Oh, do we leave him to die or do we take him alive? Let's take him alive for judgment.
Have some of the troops bring him in. I'll deal with him back at Skyhold.
Alright, there we go. So, what I'm going to do is we're actually going to head back to Skyhold and take a look at the war table and then decide what we're going to do next. Alright, so I'm going to pause the recording and in a moment we'll be back at the war table. Okay, we are back at the war table. I also ran through the merchant stalls here at Skyhold just to unload all the stuff we'd picked up because we hit max inventory, and shuffled some of the gear around so that everybody should be wearing better gear now, so that's good. Alright, let's pick up these missions. Is that all that glitters? There's a bit of a fight at the mine with bandits apparently, and not even darkspawn. I'm pleased to report that darkspawn were cut down with relative ease. We've set up an outpost and recruited locals to begin mining the gold once again. Indeed, I'm told they're more than happy to do so, now they're being protected. We found some useful equipment in the bandit cache, and any efforts to gather coin at Skyhold will now be much easier. Alright, improving morale. Commander, new supplies arrived along with an enthusiastic shoemaker, or cordwainer, as he insists we call him. It's a nice word for the same thing, but no matter. The soldiers are pleased with their new equipment. There are far fewer complaints following patrol duty. Alright, increase in influence. Investigating the ancient laboratory. Ambassador, please convey my thanks to the Inquisition for their assistance. The Chantry expedition into the laboratory was a complete success. However, to say we were appalled by most of our findings would be an understatement. We shall send you the full documentation of our discoveries when it is complete. In the meantime, we uncovered a few artifacts of note that may still be serviceable. Alright, we got a staff. Very nice. So, let's see what we got. Dwarven slaves in Venatori hands. What's this? Report from one of Cullen's forward scouts. Sightings in the north of Red Templars with armor and weapons adorned with dwarven runes. There are no known entrances to deep roads in that area, and no missives from Orzammar about missing traders. No, excuse me. But they keep next to non-existent records of surface dwarves. The Venatori may be making use of dwarven slaves, possibly from Tevinter. Not their usual preference, but also not the first unusual thing they have done. Recommend further investigation in force. Alright, we send Cullen to crush it. Let's see. Local land horrors will get scouts. Let's just crush the Venatori. Let's see. Secure a source of water for the outposts. Right, because the well at the Griffin Wing Keep is unusable. The Griffin Wing outpost has some access to water, but not enough to sustain the numbers of people there for a significant amount of time. The situation is not desperate, but if we are to maintain a presence in the western approach, the outposts require access to fresh water. We should locate a reliable source as soon as possible. Send some scouts. Liliana.
Inquisitor.
And let's see what else we got over here. Western approach resources and gathering metals. I'd like to gather metals, but we're going to hold off on that for the moment. Oh, we can't do that one just yet. The Hunter Shade Dracolisk. What's this? Our research has been examining everything known of the draconic species, and she believes that she has a way to flush out a creature that might serve as a mount. The Dracolisk is rarely seen beast, wary, skittish, but hardy and powerful. Certainly not a standard addition to a stable, but in what other way has the Inquisition proven itself to be standard? Okay, go for it. Alright, so what I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and do is head to Fort Adamant and see what is going on with the Grey Wardens. Adamant Fortress has withstood countless Darkspawn attacks without falling. The Grey Wardens defending its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent Warden Commander Clairol from raising an army of demons, Inquisition forces will need siege engines powerful enough to breach Adamant's defenses. Let's do it.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabres. They've already delivered the trebuchets.
That is the good news.
Yes, but what about demons?
None of that accounts for the Warden summoning a giant demon army.
That is the bad news.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clairol.
This is gonna be bloody.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed.
Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some Wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clairol directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Alright, let's do it. Let's see. Who do we want to take for this one? Let's see. We had Blackwall for a while, so let's bring out Cassandra. Well, Bull's always going to come along. We use Vivienne. We may need a rogue. Barrack. Alright, before we do too much, we need to get guys leveled up as soon as the game decides to load. Alright. Well, let's clear out this stuff first, and then we will get to work with our characters that need levels. Or skills. Full.
Pull back! They're through! All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
Don't take too many risks.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. She's assisting them until you arrive. There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Alright, we'll get to work on that. Alright, but first, Sandra has 3 points to spend. Let's see, she's a Templar. Spell Purge. Let's see what we got. Blessed Blades. Especially when facing demons. Actually, this is a good idea. Maker's Will. Let's see. Chambers of the Just. The entire party to fight harder against demons. That sounds good. Let's see, Varric. Go with the elemental mines. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. So this is the only real way to go. Sit down. Oh, we got archers. Find a way onto the battlements. Right, can we get through here? Yes. Alright. Which way are we headed? Okay, so that's the ultimate goal, but our more pressing goal is here. Find a way onto the battlements.
We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual!
Somebody shooting at me? No. Ah, resupply cache. Alright. Everybody top off. Oh, looks like we're not done fighting yet. Alright.
Keep your distance.
Fall back to
The
safety.
Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill wardens. If you fall back, you won't be harmed.
All right. Let them stay back. Got no part of this.
Alright, everybody top off.
Well, I had hoped some of the war. So it listened to reason.
This looks to be where we're looking ahead. Ooh, we have a chest. Let's see. You. Wow. Nice hit. Clear siege points.
Wardens back from the ladder.
One siege point cleared. See if we can knock these guys down. There we go. Alright, where are these other points, by the way? Siege point. Oh, there appears to be a rift over there. Oh boy. Pride demon. Take down the demon. Oh, this thing. That thing is actually probably more dangerous than the Pride Demon. Looks like someone killed the Pride Demon. Alright, that thing is dead. Now, we're going to clear these optional points. Unsigned letter. Do the mages seem different to you? Ever since they began summoning those demons, they don't talk to the rest of us. Have you been picked for one of the secret assignments yet? I can't imagine what they need us for. The mages can summon demons, but Jenner and Komet disappeared last week right after the ritual started. And nobody knows where they've gone. Stay ready. I'm not sure it's safe to talk anymore. Protect my troops.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as
Okay,
best I
someone
can.
must have been saying something. Alright, so where exactly are we going here? Ah. South along the battlements here. Alright. Let's get to work. Let's see what we can knock down. Yeah, I didn't think the Pride Demon would be affected. Guard back up. Oh. Appears to be after me. Well, it was for a second. Alright, it is down. Finally.
Alright, this one's clear.
Alright, now we need to find the Warden Commander. Uh-oh. Stay over there. Stay over there. Alright. Keep our eyes out for another supply cache. Is there anything down there? Grab some of this gold. Rage demon. Ah, there's a supply cache. All right. Top them off.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. Are you ready, Jaina?
I came to save people from the Blight.
And so you shall, child.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Clarel, if you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Adamant wants!
What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus!
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Bring it through! Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself! Do not make me kill you to stop this madness!
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Some wardens may see reason, innocent wardens may be spared. Yeah, let's go with that.
Listen to me! I have no quarrel with the Wardens! I have spared those I could! I don't want to kill you, but you're being used! And some of you know it, don't you?
The mages who've done the ritual. They're not right. They were my friends, but now they're like puppets on a string.
You cannot let fear sway your mind, Warden Chernov. He's not afraid. You are. You're afraid that you ordered all these brave men and women to die for nothing.
I honor your bravery, my brothers and sisters. But this is not the way. You have been tricked.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
maybe that whole archdemon thing is an indication you're probably on the wrong side of things. Let's knock down who we can. Let's hit him with this. I'm not sure if that was the best option there. Make sure that Cassandra stays alive. Oh. Didn't get your guard up in time. Ouch. Level up. Pursue Clarel. Alright. Shouldn't we, like, close the giant rift? I guess we'll get to that. You stay over there. Oof. Dragon. Yeah, using that ability in an enclosed space doesn't work very well. Use a supply cache.
You've destroyed the Green Wardens.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. Have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight.
Where are we?
We were falling. If this is the afterlife, the Chantry owes me an apology. This looks nothing like the Maker's bosom.
No. The Inquisitor used the mark to open another rift. We fell through. I believe we're in the Fade.
The Fade looked much different the last time I was here. Perhaps it's because we're here physically, instead of just dreaming. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
Maybe?
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Adamant was using, and there could be others.
This is shitty. I'll fight whatever you give me, boss. But nobody said nothing about getting dragged through the ass end of Demon Town.
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby. In the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
It's better than staying here.
It beats waiting around for demons to find us, right? There, let's go.
Imagine
All right.
to walk in the Fade and survive.
So, we survived. Good to know.
Okay, so we will do the Fade in the next episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.